Man, this whole quarantine thing really got me working on my car day in and day out. But check it out. Before we work on the Supra, look what we got into today at the shop. So we're gonna work on the GTR today before we start working on the Supra. So I'll be back with you guys once we start on the Supra and we finish with this car. Is finished. Just did TPMS sensor and what else we did the tire pressure sensor and we did a window tint on it. So pretty much set. So now we gotta work on the Supra. So let's take the cover off and start working on it. Alright, cool. So yesterday, let me see, where did we leave off? I think the last thing we did was messing around with catch can. So today, let's see, I need to change the throttle cable, so I guess I'll pull that out and we'll go from there. I take that back. There is no way that I'm gonna be able to get the throttle cable out in this confined space, so let me look for something else to do. Alright, so I know I don't want this ugly mess to look like that. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to pull out this harness. Oh look, okay. I'm gonna try to pull out this harness and try to wrap it in a nicer braided flex so it doesn't look all ugly and what would you say, oversprayed from when it got painted. Alright, cool. So we pretty much got it out. So what I'm gonna do now, all this old material, I'm gonna just remove it and replace it and put some new zip ties with clips so it clips back into its original location. Just allows for a cleaner install, makes it look a little bit better. Alright, so we have it pretty much wrapped up already. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just slip everything back into its original position and I'm gonna tie them down with these mounting cable ties. So with these ties, it's basically a zip tie with like a little mounting clip. So I can just pop it into one of those holes, and pretty much holds it in place. good, you could tell, but it looks way cleaner. Just excuse the mess, you know. Hasn't been cleaned in a cool while, but way better. So pretty much got that done, got these situated, and you know, everything in place. So I just finished sanding this off. It's the bracket that holds the fuse box. So I'm gonna just hit it with a little bit of paint, make it look brand new so it doesn't look all ugly, rusted, and pitted. So I got a pretty late start today. It is currently, give me one second. It is currently 5:47, and I'm here at the shop, and we close at 6. So for today, I think that's it. We'll just get back to it tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Day 2, we're back, and now we're gonna go work on the car again. So one thing I'm really dreading right now in this car is doing the motor mounts, because it's in a really tight space. On this side it's pretty accessible, but on the other side it's pretty tight. I don't have that much space to work here. So what I'm gonna probably do, pull out the car, pull it forward into this area, and try to see if I could take off as much as possible and jack it up a bit. Alright, cool. We have it on jack stands now. So what I'm gonna do now, take off the wheels and start getting to the lower bolt of the motor mount. Quick overview. Don't mind the spider webs. So setup, I got the Tang or Teen, I don't know what you want to call them, the Flex Z's right there. Flex Z's. I have Goodrich stainless steel brake lines. I have R1 Concept custom drilled and slotted rotors from Mercedes RL class, I believe. And then I have the Mercedes S500 Brembo big brake kit. If you look anywhere on like the Supra forums, you'll see that there's like a cheap budget big brake kit, and honestly I really like it. And the cool thing about it, you could buy the Brembo brake pads from like AutoZone, and then this hardware is all rusted out. I'll just have to replace those next time we do the brakes. But yeah, so for the actual motor mount, it should be. So I found the hole. It's that one behind the subframe bushing. That's where it gets to the bottom bolt. And these are the motor mounts I'm going to be running. I believe they're energy suspension. I got them at Driftmotion, so check them out if you want to get these. So yeah, let's try to get to that right there. Alright, cool. So the bottom one is out. Now we gotta get this top one. And to get it, it's pretty simple. We just need a 17. And we should have this side unbolted and ready to get out. As you can see, it's off. So now what we need to do is get the jack and with the block of wood place it under, probably this side, and just lift it just enough where I could get this to slide out. Once I manage to get this to slide out, then it should be pretty easy. But also take into consideration, this side is the easier side. The other side has less access. This side has all the access. So let's get to it. Both of the motor mounts in with the help of my uncle, and we're just gonna tighten everything back in and get it set. Move on to the next thing. Motor mounts are done. Got everything put back together. So up next, honestly, I don't know what's up next. I can put the transmission in, but I don't want to do that here because the floor is nasty. All this mud. So let's see. What I want to do next. Oh yeah, we took off the hood. So I think what we'll do next is put the wheels back on and drop it back on the floor and pick up the tools. That's pretty much all I could do. You know what? Let me do that and then we'll see what we can do. I have a question for you guys. What do you guys think? Do we need more low? Well, I mean, the suspension is unsettled. I don't know. I'm kind of debating if I don't really know if I want to go lower or if I want to keep it like this. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do we need more low? I just put the hood back on. I think I'm gonna call it for today. We'll just get back to it tomorrow probably. So, see you guys till then.